right to I-195 East toward New Bedford.
Morning, guys. It is December 18th, 2020. This one I got a call from a guy. He says I worked for him before. He's got 3 zones and 2 of them on the heating. He thinks it's a control box or something. I guess the lower level is heating, so it might be an issue with the stuck feeder, I'm thinking, or bad circulator. I don't know. Zone valves. He says it's a boiler because it's got radiators.
On I-195.
So we're on our way up there now. It's a couple of towns over down the highway here. It ain't too far. 20-minute ride. So we'll go over and see if we can help this cat out. See what's going on over here. He's got heat in the main house, but the other zones has got no heat. He said he changed the thermostat, so who knows what happened with that. He might have muffed it up. We'll try to get you some shots when I get there. I left Miss Molly home because it's really cold this morning. And after I hit a couple of jobs, the truck's warm, but she's not designed for the cold weather. I gotta kind of protect her a little bit. She's only a Chihuahua, you know. She's only 5 pounds, so I'd rather leave her home if it's cold out, or if it's hot out, I'll leave her home in the heated house. She won't even go outside if it's snowing or raining out. She takes one look outside and she won't even go outside. I mean, yeah. She's a Mexican dog. She's from Mexico, so she don't like this cold weather stuff. She's from Mexico. Give you guys some scenic views of the snow. New England. Typical New England. We didn't get a lot of snow, but it was really wet. A lot of people don't see snow wherever, you know, down south and stuff. So always good to give some shots of the road. Yo, scenic view, mama. Feeder was stuck. Feeder was stuck. Turn them all up. You got 3 zones? Turn up all the thermostats.
Turn them up?
Turn all 3 of them up. They're yellow. Probably need service. One is kitchen, 2 is master bath, 3 is second bed, master bedroom. Only one that's calling is the kitchen. The master bathroom and the second bedroom isn't calling. Did you change those?
That's the one I changed.
All right, let's take a look. Maybe it needs batteries. It doesn't seem to be calling. Them are the 2 that aren't working, right?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah. That's number 2. In the master bedroom.
What's the one that you changed?
The one in the master bedroom.
Is that heat and air or just strictly heat?
No, it's cold in here.
That thing's crooked as hell, guy. I mean, didn't even hook up the wires.
The wires are already in the back. It says on the manual, don't...
How come it's all crooked?
It says don't touch the plate in the back. The direction I was reading.
Well, we gotta change it. It ain't gonna work like that. Got the red And the W for heat, strictly heating here. You had that sub base on there from the old one, and you had the wires hooked up to that, so it wasn't going to work. I'm just going to check the thermostat. Right here. Hot water. Gas, oil, hot water, off, off. And they should be both, they're both on the off position. They're both off. Alright, that should work now.
They were off already, huh?
Well, alright, so we're just going to leave that turned up for now. It's strictly heating, no AC in this house.
No.
Now, you said that there was another thermostat in the other room. It's not turned up. Because there's only one calling unless the light's out. Or it's not on. It's not even on. Did you play with this one too? No?
No, I didn't fool with that. That was...
No, it wasn't even on. Got it on heat. I just heard it click. Well, you got to set it at 55, guys. It's not going to come on at that.
It won't come
All
on
right, so I just want to make sure that it's working before I go, right?
Yeah.
Automatic, fan on, fan automatic. Yeah, you had it set too low.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, so there should be three lights on that control now.
Okay,
There was only one before.
Here's the other one over the wall.
Now, I'm just turning them up to make sure that that one should be calling.
I called it all the time.
So he's got a guy doing the burner service, which is fine with me. All right, you got all three working here now.
Yeah,
1, 2,
right,
3. Okay. And it's a 4-zone control. So let's make sure everything's working. Everything's working here with the control.
Yeah.
You had the thermostat wired wrong.
Yeah.
We'll make sure everything comes back warm. That's all going out on the supply. Is that the supply to return? No, that's the return coming back. We'll make sure they're all coming back warm before I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's definitely running. That one's running. That one's running. That's all on a supply. They're all going out. They're all running now. So let's give it a minute. The return. Turns all down here. Now, why'd you go with this flipping monster? Why'd you go with this monster?
It is.
Huh? That's warm. Why did you? That one's still cold. We're gonna make sure it's coming back warm. Why'd you go with this flipping monster guy?
Well, I'm building the house and the guy told me this is the best one you can buy.
Oh yeah. Give me the old Best Buy deal, huh?
Well, I didn't know. No, I didn't know. But it hasn't serviced me before.
There's the two returns. We're gonna make sure these are coming back warm. This one is. This one isn't yet. Give it a minute. Hope it's not frozen. This one might be frozen. So cold out. This is the one here was questionable. There's air in it. Can you see the hose out there?
What?
We getting any water flow? Are we getting any water flow?
No, no water.
Probably frozen. You getting any water flow?
Yeah, it's coming out now.
Is it?
Yeah?
How much? A lot?
Well, quite a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Still coming out.
Yeah, it might be airbound. Yeah, it's starting to warm up now, so I'm kind of in a tight spot here. Barely fitting here. We're just giving it a douche. It's coming out good.
Yeah. Feels like it's warm too.
Huh?
Feels like it's warm.
Alright, we'll try it again now and see what happens. Yeah, I shut it off. We'll see. So just been airbound. Ooh, that one's really hot. That's the only problem with putting these. Whoa. That's the only problem putting these on the supply. I mean, they get red hot. Guys always brag about that. Yeah, it's alright. It's starting to warm up now.
Yeah, the hose even warmed up.
Huh?
The hose warmed up.
Yeah. Well, it must have been airbound. You're lucky. You're lucky it wasn't frozen.
Yeah, well, how's it get air in it? Must be a leak somewhere or something?
No, it's just how it is. They all get airbound, even if the circulators are on a supply, like everybody says, oh, put them on a supply and push away, I'll never get airbound. They're so full of shit. Some of these guys are so full of shit. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Put it on a supply, I'll never get airbound. They're so full of shit. Makes me laugh. You know, people believe this shit too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, you can't put the circulators on the return, they say. So, people are so brainwashed.
Well, they don't know. They think they know.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell a good guy when they know this stuff. The guy that put this together worked for the union. He was a class A guy. I mean, he knew everything in the union people do. Generally, they do pretty good.
Yeah, I used to be a union guy.
Yeah?
I used to be.
Yeah. He knew his shit. He would get the manual out, read it, put it together.
Like my ex-wife, you know, when I got divorced, she says, do you want the encyclopedias? I said, no, why don't you take them? If I got any questions on anything, I'll just call you. You're so smart.
Yeah. Well, you got divorced too.
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. They crucify you like they did me?
No, not so bad. I mean, I was glad to get rid of her. I don't care what it costs. Alright, now we're down to 20, coming back warm. Which we are now. It was just airbound a little bit. We were getting a good flow of water coming out that hose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to work now. Which one was giving you a problem? Which one? The one you changed the thermostat on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just coming back warm now.
That's the one way back here, right?
Yeah.
One way back? Yeah, that was one way.
There's the hot water tanks on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the boiler's on the top. I mean, yeah, this is one fancy unit.
I don't know what I'm going to do if that ever goes, the water bill.
I'm gonna call the other guy to put it in. Hopefully that don't go before you go. Hopefully it lasts longer than you.
If I don't, I'm in trouble. We had to have a hoist to hoist the stuff down on top of each other.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. one you were having an issue with before. Yeah, she's warming up now. Fill the pipe, not the radiator. Fill the pipe.
Yeah.
Put your hand against the pipe over there, down the bottom. You got to fill the pipe where it comes up to the floor. Either that or right in the middle there, before.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You feel the pipe's hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want. I'll feel it right in the middle here where this coupler is. There's a ball piece of pipe there. You could feel it. It's working. It's working. So what do you want to set at? 70?
Yeah.
And then what about this one? I mean, I wouldn't go too cold.
I don't know how to work that one.
Huh? 60.
How do you work that?
Alright, why don't you put it to like 60, leave it at like 65.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen if you don't, you could freeze this thing up, right?
I don't think so.
This thing is kind of not even tight. Let me fix that. Alright, so leave it at 65 and it push on hold. That should maintain 65. Okay?
Alright.
Alright, so we're all satisfied. We replaced the thermostat and we purged the zone that was airbound. Okay?
Alright.
You should be good.
Alright. Call you back for this one.
Oh, that's it. It's as good as it gets. Now, why is this thing off?
They must have pulled the plug on it.
Alright, we'll plug back in there.
What does that thing do? It takes pictures inside?
Yep, that's my little,
Yes, you know,
that's my,
where you're going.
yeah, so I must have unplugged it on
They must
accident.
have bumped into it.
Yeah, maybe bumped into it while we were, good thing I seen that, I would have been calling me back.